Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Coffee Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh, yeah! Fuck!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel for I swear it's the 100,000th time I've been on here tonight for the Panthers versus Eels trial game review. Far out, man. We've had the All-Star game live stream. We had the All-Star game review. We had the Dragons versus St. Helens live stream. Then we had the Dragons St. Helens review. Now we're here for the Panthers Eels trial game review. So this is the 5th live stream of the night, and I'll tell you what, I am fucked. I am exhausted, but the content goes on for the fans. So it's great to have rugby league back on our televisions. Panthers versus Eels. Panthers with the win, 22 points to 16 here in this trial game review at a Bluebet Stadium at Penrith. Tell you what, Penrith couldn't have had a better preseason. Trial game at Penrith against Parramatta. World Club Challenge at Penrith next week. Round 1 at Penrith. Round 2 at Penrith. Penrith couldn't have had a better start to the year. They get everything at home, really, so unbelievable. But before I get into the Panthers Eels trial game review, I want to say hello to everyone in the live chat. We've got Luke Melbourne Storm fan rolling in here. We've got a few others rolling in now. We're starting to get a bit of a crowd build up for this trial game review. Hello to everyone that is tuning in for the first time on the Nick from Australia YouTube channel. If you're new around here, make sure you like the live stream, like the content, smash the subscribe button with your hand, with your wrist, whatever. Hit the subscribe button, turn notification bells on, share the videos around on social media. Would be greatly appreciated. I'm not going to be on here for so long. I'm not going to be on here for a long time. I've done this is the 5th live stream of the night, so I'm buggered. Panthers over the Eels, 22-16. Now, the thing that surprises me and impresses me the most about this trial game win for Penrith is the lack of NRL experience they had compared to Parramatta. Now, I'm going to name every single NRL standard player that played for the Eels today. So, you've got Jake Arthur, Sean Russell, Ofa Iki Ogden, Josh Hodgson, Kai Rodwell, Sean Lane, Momasia, Ryan Madison, Mitch Rain, Makatoa, and Warumi Greg. They're probably all NRL standard. So they've named about probably 10 to 11 NRL standard players, the Eels. As compared to Penrith, I mean, really, the only experience Penrith had in their trial game, that's NRL level, week in, week out, was Jack Cogger, Jamin Salmon, Zach Hosking, and Matt Eisenhuth. They're probably the 4. You could probably argue someone like Kurt Falls as well. So Parramatta had about 10 to 11 NRL regular players. Penrith had about 4 to 5. So Parramatta definitely had more experience and more quality, I guess, going into it. But, mate, these young Panthers, these young kids out in that Panther system, they just keep on producing all these incredible players, man. Like someone like Tom Jenkins in the centers, he was outstanding today. But what we're going to do, we're going to get into the review now. And Parramatta, they started real slow. They didn't start the game off well. They kept dropping the ball. Parramatta's completion rate was abysmal. I think they were 6 from 12 in the first half, which is pretty bad. But, I mean, it is a trial game. It is a hit-out. It's what you expect. But 6 from 12, gee whiz, not pretty. The Panthers scored the first try. I think the dummy half scored the first try. His name was Luke Somerton. He got our dummy half. Pretty soft defense there from the Eels. Panthers go over first. Kurt Falls converts. Penrith 6-0 after 10 minutes. Good start for the Riff. And then Penrith on the attack once again. I think that was an intercept. Josh Hodgson for an intercept, and Tom Jenkins, the young Panthers left center. He ran about 90 metres to score off a Hodgson pass. Obviously, Hodgson hasn't played for nearly 2 years because of an ACL, and he's been out of the game for a little while now, so he was a bit rusty, as you'd expect. He threw an intercept for Tom Jenkins. Penrith, they were on a roll. They went out to a 12-0 lead after 22 minutes. Really good start for the Panthers. They looked really good early on. And then Parramatta, they hit back there on the right-hand side. Zach Sini, I think he was in that West Tigers system a while back. And then he jumped ship to the Eels, and he ended up scoring a nice try at the right centre position. In the 25th minute, Parramatta did respond in a good way. Sean Russell was goal kicking today, and he was playing fullback too. Missed a conversion from the sideline. It was 12-4 Penrith. And then right before half-time, 38th minute, so I think what happened was Parramatta knocked the ball on, and then the Panthers player, I think it was Taruva, he kicked the ball before the Eels player regathered it, and then Jesse McLean picked the ball up, and Isaac Lumi was chasing him. He tackled him, but he couldn't stop him from scoring. And it was a very weird try, but it was one that you'll take. Jesse McLean scores for the Panthers. We get to half-time, ladies and gentlemen, and the Panthers were leading 18 points to 4. And I was so disappointed with the way the Eels were playing. I thought with Ryan Madison, Hodgson, Makatoa, Jake Arthur, thought all these guys would be good, and I thought they'd go on with the job. But Parramatta only played about 25 to 30 minutes of their main stars, really. Like, Hodgson didn't play big minutes, neither did Sean Lane or all these sort of players. They didn't play big minutes at all. Anyway, we get to the second half, bit of a back and forth grind there for about 15 minutes or so, and the Eels went down the left-hand side once again. They had a lot of success down the left-hand side, and Isaac Lumi went over and scored in the corner for the Eels. At that point, it was 18 points to 8. Sean Russell kicked the goal from the sideline, 18-10 in favour of Penrith. And then we thought, Parramatta, they're getting a bit of a sniff here, down 18-10. Still 20 to go, plenty of time for the Eels. And then there was a line break there from Logan Cohan, who ended up playing off the bench, come on and played in the outside backs there. And Logan Cohan ended up scoring for the Panthers. They went out to a 22-10 lead. And I'm sitting there watching them going, well, that's the game. Game over. And then there was another try late in the game to Zach Sini. Ended up getting a double in that game. And Parramatta were rushing around. They kicked the goal. It was 22-16 down. Threw the football around. The razzle-dazzle, trying to make something out of nothing. And unfortunately for Parramatta, they weren't able to find anything out of that. And we get to full time, and the Panthers get the win over the Eels, 22 points to 16 in this trial game. I'll be completely honest with you. This game was very similar to the Cronulla versus Newcastle trial game on Friday night at the Central Coast Stadium. Completion rates were really poor, but apparently it was like 32 degrees out at Penrith. It was very hot. Completion rates were terrible. Parramatta were 27 from 41. They had a 65% completion rate. Penrith's was 69% completions, 29 from 42. The errors, 15 errors each from both sides. The penalties were 5-4 in favour of Penrith. Both teams were very sloppy. It was basically a New South Wales Cup game, in my opinion. Not much experience, a little bit from Parramatta, but it was practically a New South Wales Cup game, this one, between Penrith and Parramatta. Penrith obviously getting the win. They don't lose much, Penrith. They just know how to win. It's unbelievable. Sloppy old trial game, but the Panthers will take the result and in the end. For me, the best three players on the ground from this game, I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go with number 3. Let's go with Kurt Falls, the 5'8" for Penrith. Thought Kurt Falls had a really solid game. Kurt Falls my number 3. Number 2, I'll go with that. Where is he? Lindsay Smith in the front row. Thought Lindsay Smith was absolutely outstanding in the front row for the Panthers. And number 1, my man of the match, I'm going to give it to that young Panthers left center, Tom Jenkins. I thought he had a really good game. Thought he played really well, played tough, played hard, So my man of the match is going to go to that young Tom Jenkins from the Penrith Panthers. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the review, the trial game review between the Panthers and the Eels. Panthers getting the win at 22 points to 16. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like and comment and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow for a couple more live streams, and then I'll be doing a big Sunday football trial game review tomorrow where I will review all 4 games. I'll get someone on with me. It'll be a great show. We'll get someone on here. We'll do like a 30 to 40-minute live stream tomorrow after all 4 games are ended, and we'll do a Sunday football review for all 4. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a fantastic Saturday night. I'm going to go and watch the soccer now. My team, Chelsea, are about to play West Ham, so hopefully Chelsea win. Anyway, I'm out of here. Panthers too good. 22 points to 16. See you later.